Alright, welcome back, Lelanders. Today we're going to be talking about transit options for Ontario, north and south. The new train by Ford that's going to connect Timmins to Toronto. We're looking at the prices for buses and the possibility of expanded jet service. That's the one I really want to see. Now, the Go bike is what I'm using currently. Electric, free to charge, depending where you charge it. But for more of the best options for actual real Go service is the bus. $10 for the day or $15 for the whole weekend if you ride on the weekends for the cheapest transit options. It includes the Go trains. And we want to look at the option here too of getting some Go jets. So it's not just Air Canada, but we get some more affordable jet service options. That's because Toronto Union to Thunder Bay is actually $243 to ride the bus. And if you take the jet, it's the same journey for $119. The jet is 2 hours, and it turns out this is a 22-hour bus ride. The only option that's better for this is you can actually bring more luggage, where you're more limited in carry-ons with Flair. So that's the type of Go Jet service I'd like to see. And now look at the Union bus going to Timmins. You see that's 170 now, or roughly 180 each way. And if you take Air Canada, you're looking at even more. So there's the problem. Like, we do have some flight options, but we need more flight options for affordability, like a Flair or a Go Jet service. That's what I would do if I was in charge of Ontario. I'd expand jet service. So viewers pointed out that they're taking down really good train stations in a lot of northern communities and replacing it with these glorified bus shelters that people have rightly pointed out that it's going to be a dangerous environment. Unless they have 24-hour security, they're going to be filled with the homeless epidemic happening right now in Canada. And yeah, no washroom. And the stations that were already there were often better. So Kirkland Lake is listed as one of the destinations. I'd like to see that, so making visit my family easier. And here's a Cochrane to Moosonee. It shows it's around a $50 or $60 train trip. So the trains, hopefully with Northlander, can be affordable. If Northlander could pull off a miracle and have a train connecting Toronto to Timmins for $10, $20, even $30 to $40 price range, that'd be amazing. I'd be riding it all the time. But I'm just a little bit worried they're going to make it $300 like it would be to take it from, what was it, different places like Timmins. Or if it was $200, still that's a little bit too much. Now I was surprised to see that we just didn't see the existing trains get more of them made, because they already have train service that connects, what is it, Moosonee to Cochrane. So they didn't really need to hire a European company and have them take all the money from the taxpayers to design new trains when we already had train designs. We could have just made more of them. That was a bit weird. Maybe the argument is they wanted to modernize it. I don't know if that's worth the money. I would have rather modernized it with jets. Because the problem is, like in the past, we actually had high-speed trains that connected Toronto to Montreal. You see, from there to there. But those high-speed trains, guess what? They got replaced when jets became more popular, because it was always cheaper and faster. Like, which would you rather do? Take a bus that's like a 12-hour trip from Kirkland Lake to, say, Brampton, 12 hours, or you could take a train, roughly 10 to 12 hours, or you could take a jet for 2 hours, even less, an hour and 47 minutes or whatever, right? So I think, especially if the jet's around $40 or $50, that's the route I would pick. But the viewers could put it in the chat. Would they like to ride an expensive Northlander train that costs like $300 round trip to go back and forth from Toronto to Kirkland Lake? Would they rather take a Go bus or train that cost around $20 for a weekend trip to go back and forth from Kirkland Lake? Or would they rather like the Northlander bus, where it's currently $179, was it? So personally, yeah, what each person thinks, if they can put in the chat, like, share, and sub, really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, I know like everyone thinks even there's not enough passengers, but recently, if you've rode the trains or the buses, you'll see that a lot of them are maxed to capacity. Even going from south to north, recently when I was doing that just last weekend, it was packed and sold out in a lot of cases. So yeah, there is lots of people doing it. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Like, sub, and share. And comment if you want me to make more transit videos. Appreciate it. Bye.